Hey, what's going on, friends and family? My name is Skylent, and most of the footage that you're going to be seeing here was actually taken when I went to Irvine, California, and I went into a Dave & Buster's. Thank you so much, Amazon Studios and the New World team, for actually hosting us, getting us all together so that we can, just hang out and have fun. And, they brought us to Dave & Buster's, which, the food was cool. The games that were actual games are kind of fun, but this is not the first Dave & Buster's that I've been to, or the first arcade that I've been to, that I felt overwhelmed by the amount of gambling machines that were there. And I felt so depressed, actually, so tragic for the fact that actually the Lazy Peon was hanging out with us. And this was apparently his first time ever seeing a place like this. Like, this was the first time he ever seen a full arcade. And I was really excited to show him the Halo game. I know that there was Luigi's Mansion as a light gun game, and there's a bunch of other games out there. And we could talk about pay-to-winness of arcade games, which we should probably end cap the video with. But I just want to say, first and foremost, we get into here, and I saw the childlike wonder in his eyes, and it reminded me of my son, the first time I brought him to an arcade in the downtown of my hometown. We went to 3 different arcades because of this issue. The first issue that I took my son to was that all gambling games. The second place was overly pay to win and included a lot of gambling games. And then finally, we went to a place that was significantly more fair with 0 gambling games. So we come here with Lazy Peon. We don't have enough time. It's a limited sort of event. And, he's so excited. There's so much magic in his eyes. And I loved seeing that in a content creator, which, such a genuine guy. So fun. And in the end, we actually leave early. We don't spend all of our Dave & Buster's cash, because the games are either little mobile games that are obviously meant for children, or beside those little mobile games that are meant for children are these straight up, just like the whole Dave & Buster's is filled with gambling machines that literally are made in the image of casino games. We have literal pachinko games, literal slot games, literal actual completely random, no gamification gambling games. And the icing on the cake is that there are actually, in most of these arcades that I've been to, not even just some, but most of the arcades, and yes, I am looking at you, Dave & Buster's, for doing this because I've been to multiple locations, you actually have full on, you can spend money to make money machines. That is the absolute pure definition of gambling. Though my definition of gambling is any sort of system, any sort of play where it is fully random. The outcome is random. So that would be like, slots. It's random. And the way a lot of these games get by is they have the illusion of skill or the illusion of player agency, which I think is actually even more devious. So you have things like Stacker, or there's a couple other games, or Skill Cranes, the biggest example of this probably. And then you have the Cyclone game with the light, and you have to try to stop the light on the right time. All of those games are straight up rigged. So you think it's a game of skill, or Skill Cranes are literally called Skill Cranes, and they're not. It's like they're programmed for every 1 in 25 chance finally the grip will actually, start gripping really, so then you can actually win then. Things like that, so deceptive, and children just aren't aware of it. Even most adults are ignorant of these sort of issues, and that pisses me off as somebody who is a father to someone who wants to do gaming, who loves YouTube. And he was actually part, Aiden, my son, was a part of my live stream. I was in my hometown. We were going to these different arcades, and I actually had to turn off the stream because it was gross. It was really gross. And he got so excited. He's like, "Oh my God, I want to play this game." I'm like, Aiden, that's not a game. That's gambling. That's not a real game. Let's go play the Jurassic Park game. Let's go do something else. And it was just depressing. I had to turn that off. I couldn't do that. And with the Lazy Peon and all of us in Irvine, we just were like, okay, well, we played the couple of games that seemed fun. We played this, Halo game. It was cute. But that's pay to win. Oh yeah, by the way, guys, light gun games, all pay to win. If you go to a place with quarters or pay per play, it's all just pay to win, and it's all bogus. It basically ruins the fun for actual gamers. So yeah. Anyways, other than that, we got skee ball, you got basketball, you got a couple of the physical true skill games. Now that's a skill game. Skee ball, that's like a true blue freaking arcade game to do. Okay, you want to when you go to an arcade, or Dave & Buster's, whatever, you can always go to those games and have some fun, sure. But like, oh my God, 90% of arcades that I've been to in America, and I've been to a lot of different places, it's just been so garbage. It's been such an awful experience. And I don't have much footage to actually show you guys. I can't make this video too long. I know it's not going to get many views or much money, but I do want to gauge your interest in maybe a documentary style video on this. So if this gets a little bit of attraction, if you guys, I don't know, we'll see what happens with the Patreon and donations for this sort of topic. But if we get some money and if we get some attention on this, then I'll do a bigger, fuller documentary on this. I'll get other YouTubers in it. I'll travel around the country more so than I'm doing now and playing different arcades. And I'm going to show you that it really is a big issue. Like, just imagine you go to an arcade and you're exposing your kids, not just to like the I don't know, the Raving Rabbits light gun game or whatever, or Luigi's Mansion. That's all cool. Play some Mario Kart. By the way, the Mario Kart arcade game it's bad. It's not good. Don't play it. Right? But you know, you go Cruising USA. That's where it's at. You go and play some of these fun games that are actual games, and or you know, while you're just walking through the arcade, your kid and you are bombarded by all these other flashing lights and colors, and it's such a spectacle and the illusion of a game, but it's all gambling. It's all bogus. It's all nothing. It's just a way to make money, to steal money, and in my opinion, ruin a childhood in a way. You can look back and be like, oh man, opening card packs was so fun. Oh man, playing, you know, the Stacker or playing the Cyclone was so fun. Look at all the tickets. Yeah, that's addiction. That's not real happiness. That's not real fun. When we're here on a gaming YouTube channel and we're all gaming YouTubers and gaming enthusiasts, we want to play games. We want to game the games. We need some gamification. Okay, and that's a literal act. That's a verb. And these gambling games, you can't. You hit a button, or there's an illusion of skill, the illusion of a game, and that's cancer. You want to look at mobile games, you want to yell at mobile games, you want to yell at all the, you know, what these AAA publishers are trying to do to the games with the monetization. You want to yell at all that? Well, we got to look also at physical games. What's happening there? We should yell at board games, honestly. A lot of board games are fake games. Is freaking Candyland even a game? Isn't it all random? I don't know. Like, I'm just saying, like, there's other directions that we can put our criticisms, and I am hungry to sink my teeth into it. So if you guys would support me with that, please let me know in the comments below. I know the footage was really random and probably repeating. I'm sorry. I just needed to throw this out there. I just needed to say this. And if there's any interest, then we're going to go deeper and dive into it. I've already met a number of arcade-specific YouTubers. I've already met a bunch of other YouTubers. I've already got people who would be on board with actually collaborating with this. And I think I can have a lot of fun. Not only that, but I actually know people who own arcades. And I think I could do a good job with this, but I need to know. Okay, so yeah, this is a little bit of a vlog. This is a little bit of it's not a rant. This is a little bit of something, but hopefully it's just like a breadcrumb trail to the bigger meat, to the bigger dinner, the entree that's going to come, hopefully, you know, if you guys want it. So let me know in the comments below, guys. I'm actually going to be flying to San Francisco. Going to be maybe checking in an arcade there, but I'm also playing a game, Nexon's new MMO or whatever. So yeah, I'm traveling. I'm trying to have fun. I'm probably going to do more vlogs. I'm probably going to do more not gameplay game videos. And if you guys want to see that as well, please let me know. But I need to know, because you guys, you make what this is. It's called Skylent Games, but it's the friends and family that keep the hype alive. Thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you again next time.